Now on to the track. Olympian Mikel Thomas today took time off of his vacation period back home in Trinidad and Tobago to put on a clinic for our aspiring hurdlers in this country at the Hasely Crawford Stadium with the purpose of inspiring the future stars of track and field locally. Ken Fuentes was present for the day's activities.
They lined up on the start line on the red track of the Hasely Crawford Stadium to learn from one of their very own who has competed at the highest level, the Olympic Games. Mikel Thomas was among the 32 athletes that represented this country at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. But what does today's activity mean to Thomas, you may ask?
It's an opportunity for me to share out of the goodness I've had, for the season, and for the first time in 15 years I'm home with my family, so it's an opportunity to plant seeds in the generations and the future for Trinidad and Tobago, for those that are going to bypass anything that I can exceed to do.
Thomas believes that it is important for the kids involved that the coach is someone they can identify with as their own.
I think that's very important. A lot of us are so away with just the nature of the sport that they need to know that they too can achieve these things, that a young man from Maloney Gardens could come out and represent Trinidad in the highest places amongst the world's elite. So hopefully they can too believe and buy in and realize that Trinidadians are great people. The rest of the world know it, but we need to know it for ourselves.
Secretary of the National Association of Athletics Administrators, Dexter Voisin, believes camps like these are important for the development of the sport, and was happy to see Thomas giving back of his time to the young athletes.
It is very pleasing to see that one of our prominent national athletes in the name of Mikel Thomas has volunteered to give back his service in terms of his skills that he would have acquired over the years to bring up and share with the younger athletes. This is very exciting to see, and to me this augurs well for the sport of track and field. It's also good to see that the younger coaches in Shane Cooper and Antonia Burton would have supported Mikel in this venture here today.
Kent Fuentes, C Sports.